We are back on Morning Line. Thank you for joining us. I'm talking this morning about the Metro Action Commission with Lisa McCrady with us from over McCrady. Sorry,
McCrady.
It's not Mindy McCready, it's Lisa McCrady, and she is with the Metro Action Commission, talking about the services available, and it's wonderful. They're celebrating 50 years with Head Start. She brought this T-shirt. There it is, and that's mine. And anyway, let's get back to the phone lines if we would. We've got Dorothy next. Dorothy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, Dorothy. How can we help you?
I was talking about the qualification for a Head Start program.
Sure.
Qualifications for Head Start. Okay, you got it.
Okay.
Let's go over that.
Again, income eligible program, and so and that information is on our webpage, or you can give us a call.
But can you give people? I know you don't have it just off the top of your head because there's a lot of numbers, but you have to be. It's right along the poverty line.
It is. Yes, it is at the poverty line.
I mean, these are folks that are really
maybe
tight.
A family of two, about $15,000 or so, and so that's, I guess, a parent and a child.
Single
but
parent,
the children have to be between ages of 3 and 4. And live in Davidson County. We require you to apply using your federal income tax statements just to verify income, your yearly income. Also the sharp records and all of that for the children, the immunization records, all of that is required.
And if they're selected and qualify, how does that work? Is there a place where the children are dropped off each day?
We have 7 Head Start centers throughout Nashville and Davidson County, and so all of our centers you can enroll. You know, a child can enroll there. And if you need bus transportation, which we also provide, it has to be within the zone of that Head Start Center. We transport about 600 children to and from our centers.
And it's Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday.
What are the hours?
We begin at 8 o'clock and we end at 2 o'clock. However, we have an extended care program that goes from 6 a.m. right up to the start of Head Start's program starts at 8. Then we also have an afternoon version of that extended program that goes from 2 until 6 p.m.
And so meals or food is provided?
Meals are provided, breakfast and lunch and snacks.
And what type of year is it? Is it coinciding with the normal school year, or is it year-round?
It's considered year-round, but we have a start and end point, if that makes any sense. Our first full day was yesterday, and we'll go all the way up until mid-June. Which is a little bit after public schools lets out for the year, and then we'll pick back up in August. In August,
there's a brief summer interlude there. All right. I hope that helps you on that, Dorothy. Did that answer your question okay, Dorothy?
Yes, but where will she get the application from? I'm calling about my grandchild.
Okay, so we have, again, 7 Head Start centers, so you can go directly to the Head Start center that's closest to you, or you can call our main location, and we'll give you some instructions on what's available. We definitely would love to have
Dorothy, and stick around. I'm going to give the number out here just in a moment on where you call, and they can then refer you to get the application process and get that going. That's awesome you're doing it, Dorothy. Take advantage of that. Is it too late for her grandchild now, if it started yesterday, to get into one of these programs?
No, absolutely not. We enroll year-round.
That's
awesome. As we have space available, we're pulling children into those spaces.
All right, so look into that. Dorothy, stick with us here in a moment. Grab a pen and paper, and I'll give you the number from the Metro Action Commission in just a moment to give you guys a chance to get ready for that. Thanks for your call. Let's go to Michael. Hi, Michael.
Hello.
Hey, Mike. How can we help you?
Well, I have a few questions. First of all, I would like to say good morning.
Good morning.
I am a disabled individual, and I want to know what can and what will Metro Action do as far as helping the disabled community. Now, I can work, but I'm only allowed to work part-time. I can only receive so much a month financially before it will destroy what I receive, my financial benefits. So I just really want to know how can Metro Action help me, because it's hard finding a job being disabled, because I'm competing with people that's not disabled.
Sure. What is your disability? I'm just curious.
I have TBI, which is traumatic brain injury, and I have partially paraplegic on right side of my body, upper and lower extremities.
And so you're getting full Social Security disability benefits right now, and you don't want to jeopardize those, but you think you can work enough under the threshold maybe to supplement that, right?
Yes, I can, and due to the fact that I'm faced with, you know, paying my bills, and I'm really not having much left over to compensate for other things, you know.
Oh yeah, I understand. Listen, I understand. And, you know, we have a guest that comes on from Social Security who talks about this very thing, and I really respect, you know, Michael for wanting to try to do this. So he has to watch and give it a try if he can find a job, but he's only allowed to earn so much without jeopardizing his Social Security benefit, which he doesn't want to do. So it doesn't look like he's, well, I don't know, maybe in his situation, is he able to apply for assistance? It's just a one-time thing, or what else could you offer him?
I'm almost certain that he would qualify for our utility assistance program. And so,
one time,
you know,
every year.
Income eligible. That's all you have to do to be eligible for that program. He probably would not qualify for the rent or mortgage program because we have to see a loss. You know, we have to see, you know, what's different in the income. But what we would do in his case is that we would make sure that he knows about programs such as Goodwill Industries, which has an incredible effort towards residents who are in his particular position. They are well versed in the income threshold. They have different positions based upon ability that they could offer. They also offer additional training, job training. And so what we would do is see what we can help him with a right now situation, and then team him up or partner him up with the Goodwill Industries.
So you'd make those referrals then?
Absolutely.
Kind of like, do you have a job board where you're at? You don't really.
We do.
You have that too. It's almost like you're a job agency as well.
We do it all.
Well, you know, there's Metro or state career centers that popped up, but I mean, you have that within the Metro Action Commission.
We have an incredible partnership with the Career Advancement Center. Paul Haynes and his team are great partners of ours. We have the adult education program that's on site, which is for adults who do not have their high school diploma, and so we offer the classes and all of that to prepare for that equivalency test, which is very hard, by the way. And so we do a graduation of that program, but we also have a college prep program, and then there's also a job component called our Back for Jobs program. And so that's strictly us partnering with other industries within our community and sometimes throughout the state on apprenticeship programs, internship programs, job readiness skills, specialized training such as in information technology. So we have to, again, know what's going on in our communities because the needs of our families are varied. Just having someone like this gentleman to call in, you know, that's one of many scenarios that we have. Rarely do we have someone coming in and they have everything they need, and so we want to be able to know what else is out there so that we can point you in the right direction or even partner you with the right person.
All right, well, Michael and Dorothy, both of you will need this number, and others I know are watching. I'm going to give this out now at the moment, and Mike, you can get a pen and paper and get this as well for the Metro Action Commission. And again, they can refer you even if you're watching outside Metro. But it's 615, and then the number is 862-8860. So again, 615-862-8860 to find out, Mike, exactly what they can do for you in terms of finding work, and Dorothy for Head Start for your grandchildren. So we'll give that out again, and there it is. They've got it back there. We'll throw it up throughout the program before the end of the hour. You'll see that a few more times. So if you just get your pen and paper, you can write it down. Let's take another phone call, and we've got Daniel. Hi, Daniel. Good morning, Dan.
Hey, good morning, there, sir. How you doing?
Good. How are you, sir? What can we do for you?
I'm trying to eat some cornbread and trying to get some chicken to cooking.
I like that.
A question though about Mike.
Okay.
Mike disabled. Why in the world would you tell Mike that he can't even get no help and he won't qualify if he's disabled?
Well, I
don't understand if the man can't walk, he can't do nothing, he's got to work just a little bit, and the lady over there with the pretty black and purple dress said he can't work, that he won't be qualified, and send them off. Why do y'all send people off to other folk and y'all have the means to help?
Fair question. I know, because I've been over there to see sometimes how folks get upset. First of all, you got to be clear and be fair here. Now, you got to listen, Dan. I'll take this part of it. Michael already is getting help. He's getting Social Security disability. He had to qualify for that. And now Michael, to his credit, is trying to find a way to get work, and he'll be treated like anyone else that goes. And you already said you think you could likely help him with utility and maybe help him find work, but no one's turning him away. He's getting treatment, but just because, and there's a lot of disabled people out there, you're disabled, people aren't just going to throw money at you. You have to go through this process. It has to be divvied up. I'm sure you wish you could give everyone everything they need. The sad fact in this society is that's just not the way it works. I'm sure Michael would say he wishes he got more from Social Security. But go ahead and just, you get that from folks like this guy.
We do, but here's what we experience. We have some of our customers who come in who are disabled, and they absolutely only want whatever it is that they absolutely need. And so they don't come in just expecting to sit down and for all of this resources just to be heaped upon them. They want to be an active part of their livelihood. And so you have people like Mike, and basically what I got from him is him saying that I have this disability, but it doesn't have me. And so I'm out here trying to do what I can do. I just need someone to help me fill in the gaps.
And you said you can do that.
We can. We absolutely can.
So no one's saying that they can't, but basically in terms of the financial assistance, you may be able to help him with a one-time payment like everyone else. But then beyond that, you think you may be able to link him up with some jobs.
Absolutely,
or,
jobs. If there's situations with additional trainings through Goodwill Industries or other programs like that. If there are some situations between his medical issues where he's not getting maybe appropriate medical things going on, we have those connections as well. And so we would sit down with a person like Mike and just ask him what he needs from us. And so a lot of our families, they don't need the world. They just need to be able to bridge some of the gaps that they have within their incomes and just within their ability to sustain themselves. And so they are not expecting us to just open up the heavens, so to speak, and just pour out everything that we have on them. They want to be an active part of their livelihood. And so we're there to fill in those gaps that they have. And so we absolutely have everyone that we can. And
there may be others that wish that it could be the way you just described, and that is just not the reality. You will find that nowhere. We're going to take a break. When we come back, if you're on hold, stay there. We'll take more of your calls. We want to help as many of you as we can. And before the end of the program, we'll give up the number again for the Metro Action Commission so you can write that down. We'll be back with more right after this.